Hi, my name's Jenny, and today I'm going to tell you how you can write your very own story for Story Shakers. We're going to use a dice to pick the different parts of your story. Now you can pick a different theme story, whichever one you like. There's a superhero story, a space story, an ocean story, a spooky story, or a magical story. Now I'm going to choose ocean story today because I just love pirates and mermaids and underwater adventures. So let's get a bit more into the ocean mood, shall we? That's better. Now there's one more thing we need before we can write a story, and that is in my treasure chest. So let's have a look what's in here. And that is dice. Now I'm going to use one for each section of the story we're going to write, but you only need one dice, so you can take one from a board game if you remember to put it back. You can use an online dice roller, or you can even write the numbers 1 to 6 on pieces of paper, fold them up, and choose your numbers that way. Okay, so our first thing we need to choose is the character. So who's going to be in our story? So number 1 is pirate, number 2 is mermaid, turtle, you, shark, or a scuba diver. So I'm going to roll the red dice, so let's see who we're going to have in our story. And that is a 1. So that is a pirate story. Okay, so we're going to circle it so we don't forget what we're going to write about. Number 2, that's the setting. So this is where's our story going to take place. So we've got a desert island, an underwater cave, a pirate ship, a beach, an underwater city, or a coral reef. So let's see what we're going to get for this one. A 4. So that is a beach. So it's going to have a pirate on the beach. And lastly, we're going to choose the event, what happens in the story. So this could be a storm, get lost, find a treasure map, attacked by a sea monster, a sea creature needs help, or a shipwreck. So let's see what we're going to get. A 4, another 4 again. So that one is a sea monster. Attacked by a sea monster. Okay, so we're going to have a pirate on a beach who's attacked by a sea monster. Now these options are all different for the different themed sheets, so you have to see which one is on the sheet that you've chosen. So next on our story plan, we're going to write about the characters. Who is in your story? We know we've got a pirate, so let's give him a name. I think he should be a captain, so let's call him Captain Blackheart. And who else is going to be in our story? Well, we know we've got a sea monster, so let's have a sea monster as well. What could we do for a sea monster? Oh, hang on. Look at this grumpy guy. What if we crossed him with a crocodile? What if we had a croco squid? I think that sounds a pretty scary beast. So let's have the croco squid. So now we've got our characters. We have here the beginning. What is your character doing at the start of the story? Where are they? We know our character is at a beach because we've chosen the setting. And what are they doing there? So what would our captain be doing on the beach? Oh, I know, maybe he's collecting coconuts for the ship. So, pirate on the beach collecting coconuts. They've got to have something to eat and drink on their pirate voyages. Okay, so now we're going to find out the middle. What happens next? Does something good happen or something bad? Well, I think we know something bad is going to happen to our pirate because he's going to get attacked by a sea monster. But he can't really get attacked by a sea monster on the beach, can he? So I think maybe our sea monster is going to attack the ship and our pirate is going to go back to the ship to fight the sea monster. So, the croco squid attacks the ship, and then the pirate rows back to fight him. Okay, this sounds like a pretty exciting story so far. And then the last section is the end. What happens at the end of our story? So we could have the pirate win and defeats the croco squid, or the croco squid could win. Maybe he attacks the ship and takes over the ship. I think we'll let our pirate win this time though. So the pirate defeats the croco squid. Now this last section here is a word bank. So we've got nouns, adjectives and verbs to give you some ideas of what you could include in your story. And there's also some blank spaces if you want to write any of your own. So let's have a look. So nouns, we definitely need captain, don't we? We have, maybe waves, because he's going to sail across the waves, or the squid's going to come out of the water, isn't he? So let's have the water. Adjectives. Definitely slimy for our croco squid's tentacles. And verbs, what are we doing? We're definitely attacking. And I think there might be a roar or two in there as well. Okay, so now we've got all the different parts of our story. We're ready to get writing. So, are you ready to hear the finished story? Here it is. One sunny day, Captain Blackheart and his crew were collecting coconuts on the beach. Suddenly, he heard a shout from the ship. He looked through his telescope. Oh no! The ship was being attacked by the dreaded croco squid. It had huge, sharp teeth and long, slimy tentacles. Quick! Back to the ship! Captain Blackheart shouted. The pirates started throwing coconuts. One bounced off the croco squid's head, and it roared, opening its mouth wide. Now! Shouted Captain Blackheart. 5 coconuts flew into its mouth. It swallowed them. It liked the taste. The croco squid stopped attacking the ship and swam to the island to find more coconuts. The ship was saved. Hooray! Cheered the pirates happily. And there you have it. That's our story. I hope you've enjoyed this today, and I can't wait to read the story that you come up with. Bye!